Hey, what's up, everyone? School Street Crossing folks. Forgive the noise in the background and all that. I'm about to on a flight for a little weekend trip, but I want to give everyone a quick update on what's going on and what happened at the meeting. So first off, I want to let you know that yesterday, Ethan and I, my collaborator on the mirrors and also the School Street Crossing project in general, we went over and upgraded the mirror setup. So we went from a 12-inch mirror to an 18-inch mirror in the original spot. We also moved the 12-inch mirror around the corner to help people see cars coming out the street before you hang the left out into the road. I think it's a nice improvement. If you happen to bike by it or walk by it, let me know what you think of the new improved mirror situation. So the meeting went great. We had about 8 people, got some pizzas, did some work, assigned some to-dos, and there's a sense of progress. Across the group, we're pretty optimistic about our ability to get this done eventually. I think no one is against this happening, at least not right now. And it's a real issue. It's a safety issue. And I think we can build some momentum. So here's some things I've learned so far. I reached out to Ben Campen, who is the Somerville City Councilor, whose ward the crossing is in. He is very in favor of what we're doing. He's encouraged us to keep going. He said that at some point he wants to invite us to come speak and give testimony in front of the council or the traffic and parking committee. Not quite sure which one, but he's going to clarify that later. But he said, keep doing what you're doing. He said he thinks organizing around this will help apply a little pressure to the administration and help things get done. Ben also told me that apparently the head of engineering for Somerville has hired an architect to start working on a plan to fix this. I reached out to that person. I haven't heard back from him, but as soon as I have any details from that, I will share them with the group. And hopefully maybe have a little influence there, I'm just glad to hear it's happening in general. I was a bit surprised to hear it because I reached out to someone from the Department of Transportation at the state, just a friend of a friend, not someone who has official jurisdiction over this. And she confirmed that it's hard to make changes. We probably need the DOT's permission to make changes that affect the bridge deck, which a straight across crossing will almost certainly involve. My impression is that we're going to need some collaboration with DOT, but it seems like the city is on this and wants to get it fixed and is probably going to lead the charge for getting DOT permission. At the end of the day, the biggest question in my mind right now about this project is who needs to say yes? Is there anything blocking this, or is it just a matter of hurrying up and getting it done, but figuring out a solution? Because if there are blockers or people that need to approve, I think applying a little political pressure and showing that there's a lot of citizens that really care about this and want this will help. And so my top to do right now is figure out who needs to say yes. Are there approvals required that we don't have yet, and from whom? It seems like there is already a bit of momentum, and I think we can apply pressure to create more. Another key to do from the meeting is we're going to hang a poster at that crossing to try to get more people involved and also to solicit stories. So I heard from someone who couldn't attend the meeting that she collided with someone at the intersection recently and broke her finger. My suspicion is there's more injuries and at least near misses happening at this corner that we know about, and I would like to start collecting those. I think those will be very politically motivating. Potentially exposes the city or DOT or MBTA unclear to liability. And I think safety issues like that tend to get the most attention and speed. And so I think that will be a really useful collection of data to say, look, here's 10 stories from people who live in the area and who have these bad experiences. So we want to hang a poster to get more people to come to meetings, to be on this mailing list, and to share what's going on and how the current bad setup is affecting them. Let's see what else. Oh, and I'm going to be working on a website to sort of act as that repository. Something like fixtheschoolstreetcrossing.com or some sort of similar situation where just collect the people who are involved in this project, maybe collect signatures, collect the stories of near misses and injuries, and be a place where people can drop their email to stay in the loop if they just want to see what's going on and get updates as things move forward. Productive meeting, good sense of optimism. I think we all agree we can probably, I have a pretty strong sense that we can fix this. I don't think it will happen super fast. I think there's probably some easy fixes that help the problem that could get done quickly. I think a full fix will probably take a little bit longer, but I do think this has the right ingredients in it to be something that causes governments to move and agencies to move faster than usual, particularly as we start collecting safety stories. So yeah, that's it. Feel free to hit me back with any questions. I can flesh out the details if you have follow-ups, and look for future emails from me about next meeting, and also when I hear back from people from my investigations, who watch the website, etc. But more soon.